and you're good.
All right. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Taylor. Welcome to this Zoom for Evolvair. I am the the founding master representative, along with my partner, Karen Dion, who's not here this evening. I'm coming at you from just outside of Fort Knox, Kentucky. And as I get this question so much, yes, the gold is there. It's in the repository, believe me. All right. So a little bit about myself, and I'll keep this brief. I'll be brief and then be gone. Again, my name is John Taylor. I'm a 26-year veteran of the United States Army. I'm a father of 5, right? Grandfather of about to be 5. Retired from the Army in 2010, decided to come up here and work for the Army again in a civilian capacity at the Human Resources Command at Fort Knox. I have a master's degree in organizational leadership and a business degree, which simply means that the check cleared. So, generally what that means is that I have the ability to run a corporation if I wanted to. All right. So, after retiring and working here for about a year, I decided to get into network marketing, found some success here and there, had some failure a lot, more success, more you fail. As something, or more you fail, the more you succeed. You're going to hear that a lot, especially for our new people out there. For you guys that are already in network marketing, great. This is the ground level of a business. So we treat our people like family. So we're going to go through some ups and downs, and you're going to experience all of this. So getting in at something that's ground level does have its challenges. I won't lie to you, but if you're willing to suffer those challenges, you can and will succeed. So along with my partner, Karen Dion, who's a stellar high 6 to 7-figure earner in the industry. It's a dynamic lady. Between her and I, our job is to help you get to or construct and build your teams out there. Not only build them, to assist you in maintaining those teams. So that's my function here. So tonight we're going to go over some things. You're going to hear from Big Frank, right? And he's going to talk some product. We're going to introduce Chelsie. We're going to introduce Brent. We're going to go over the opportunity and comp plan by the owner of the company, Rob Hunt. And we're going to do a little bit of questions and answers as it's going. So if you see my head drop down, the reason why my head is dropping down is because I'm going to be answering questions live, is the best of my ability. I had some do-outs, which I posted onto the Evolvair page, which has a photo of me, but to the left of the photo is my email address. So you can reach out and you can contact me if you want to, right? If it is a customer service question, please let that go to customer service. If it is a building question, please refer that to me, okay? All right, so a bit about the owner and my good friend and why I'm here. Right, I'm here because I was at the cusp of about to go into, myself and my partner, about to go into another company, and we had an encounter, a very good encounter with Rob. And based off of a 7-minute conversation with Rob, I was totally all in. And this is why, right? I would rather have a large impact on a small company than a small impact on a large company. If that makes sense to you, then you're in the right place, okay? If it doesn't make sense to you, then you may want to reconsider your options, all right? So my partner and I decided that this was going to be our home. We were going to build this, and we were going to assist everybody to some sort of greatness. Now, I'm not talking about something grandiose where you can go and buy a yacht in 90 days. That's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about starting small, then working bigger. Pay a bill, keep it moving. Pay 2 bills, keep it moving. Pay 3 bills, keep it moving. right? And this is how you build. You build a good, solid residual income, all right? So with that being said, I want to introduce Rob. Rob, the founder of Evolvair, is a multifaceted businessman, my brother. So I'm going to turn it over to you. Rob, you out there?
Yeah, I'm here, actually. Thanks for the great introduction. That's awesome. You know what? Having the opportunity to have good people involved with me, I don't know what I did right to make the planets align, but apparently I did something right. And, you know, it comes down to something kind of cool, guys. I want to teach you a little bit of a lesson, and this is kind of a fun one. You know, you hear people that are always like, hey, why does this happen to me? Why did I get hurt? Why did I get an injury? Why did I lose everything I had? These are questions that I've asked myself in the past, by the way. Why? And I'm going to show you something that my daughter made me, my second to youngest made me, and it sits here at my desk. See that? That's a sculpture of a wolf. And it goes along with the story that the wolf that's going to get the biggest is going to be the one that you feed. Okay? And my oldest sister, Dee Lee, happens to be a life coach. And she told me, she said, Rob, I want you to start thinking about affirmations, not affirmations, but affirmations. I'm like, what do you mean by that? And she said, well, I want you to start asking questions like, why are the smartest people around me? Why am I so successful? Why are the businesses I'm doing succeeding? Why do I come up with the best products? And this was before I even came up with LP9. Why am I feeling so good? Why is my body recovering so quickly? Why are the best and brightest people always attracted to me? Those are questions I ask myself all the time, guys. And you know what? The cool thing is it works. It happens. And, you know, you can believe in whatever you want to believe in, you know, the master of the universe thing or whatever it is you want to believe in. But, you know, what I believe in is you get what you focus on. You get whatever wolf you're going to feed, okay? So I'm the lucky one. You know, I've got all these great people in my life that have been coming into my life since I started doing this, you know. John's one of them. Brent Undhjem is one of them that came around a long time ago. And Frank, Big Frank, absolutely, you know, I'm going to let him tell you how we met and what happened. And I want to introduce Frank. Now, I want you to look over to the screen. I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of pictures. Actually, you know what? Well, Frank's talking. I'm going to be showing you pictures of this guy. But those of you that know me know that I'm a large individual. And so I'm just going to pop this up really quick. Do you wonder why they call him Big Frank? And that is not photoshopped, by the way. I have a 64-inch chest. So give you an idea. The man's huge. But his heart is even bigger. Well, he's talking. I'm going to be showing some pictures up there he may or may not approve of. But I'm going to show you some cool things that this man does and why I reached out to him. We have a similar story. I had a road to recovery to go to, both financially and also physically and mentally. And it's kind of cool. We're just a few months apart, it's kind of fun. So I'm going to close my mouth now, and I'm going to introduce to you guys a coach of mine, an inspiration to me, somebody that I'm humbled and honored to be part owner in this company, and that is seeing the vision of where we're going with this and what we're doing. Big Frank, go ahead and come on here and speak up, buddy.
Hey guys, so thank you, Rob. Thank you, everyone who's joining today. I want to really thank you, all right, because you know a lot of people have been reaching out to me. They want to know about this company. They want to know what's happening. They want to know what the difference is between Evolvair and Humagenics and what's going on. So we're going to answer a lot of that tonight, all right. But real quick, for those who don't know. You know, I have a unique story. So I was all set. I was going to play college football and hopefully pro football. And I was in a car accident at 85 miles per hour. And they told me I was never going to walk right, never going to lift weights, never going to do a lot of things. And I could hardly move for about 6 years. And something got in me where I couldn't live that way anymore. And I think everyone wants to know, what's your motivating factor? What causes you to make a huge change? when you just literally don't want to wake up anymore, all right, that's when you know it's time to make a change, where it doesn't matter how much pain you go through. It doesn't matter what you deal with. You're going to make that change, all right? And I did. And I lost 145 pounds, and then I started telling people that I want to compete in bodybuilding. And they laughed. And my own family laughed. And that was fine, all right? Because it just gave me even more motivation to make that change, okay? So I went ahead and told people, you know, I'm going to do it. And I did it. In 2001, I stepped on stage and I beat everyone who laughed. And I won that show and I kept winning. And in 2008, I turned pro in bodybuilding. All right. I did 2 world championships and I just kept going from there. During that time, this is the part not many people know. Now, everybody knows my transformation story. Another thing that happened to me was, you know, everyone wants to know, everyone says, you know, well, you were in that major car accident. My God, you must have really had an awesome lawsuit and all this stuff, right? You must have made out, they say. Well, not necessarily. And like Rob said, you know, he had a major financial blow. Well, guess what? I did too. And what happened to me, there were some leftover medical bills. And let's just say I got a bill one day for $100,000. All right. They came to my house and said, here, you have to pay $100,000. I went to my lawyer and I'm like, well, do I really have to pay this? And he said, yes. And I did. I called my Merrill Lynch and I told them I wanted to take the $100,000 out of investment, and it went through on September 12th of 2001, the day after 9/11. And I lost $527,000. Now, going through things like that, like Rob said, you say, my God, how am I going to wake up tomorrow? I lost everything. I lost everything I had on savings. How am I going to go on? And then I was working at General Motors for 13 years. They closed the plant and went to Mexico. It was like blow after blow after blow after blow. How am I going to keep going? But I did. Why did I keep going? I don't know. But I believe that things happen for a reason. I believe that meetings and opportunities happen because they are meant to happen. All right. Now, fast forward to I stayed out of the supplement industry because before I stepped on stage, I did a major transformation contest for Muscle Tech, and I won. And they sent me thousands of dollars worth of supplements. And I wrote one of the athletes, and I asked him, how do I take this stuff? I was so excited. He said, you know, the stuff is hot right now. Sell it. And I'm like, sell it? Why would I sell it? He goes, it's all garbage. No knock on them, but this is back at a time when, you know, supplements weren't exactly what all they were cracked up to be. So I stayed away from the industry. I refused to be sponsored. I wanted no part of it until I was part of 5% Nutrition. And I spoke to Rich Deanna, and he promised me, he showed me that his products were quality products, right? So I was at the Arnold Classic, and Rob Hunt comes up to me. Now, before I even went to the Arnold Classic, Rob, you know, had invited me to his live show where it showed that he had lost, you know, I think it was over 100 pounds, right, Rob?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So over 100 pounds, he gained like 30 pounds of muscle. I needed to see this guy. So I really wanted to meet him. I went over, shook his hand, thought he was a great guy. Okay, you know, good luck. I went back to the booth that I was sponsored at, and, you know, I'm standing there, and Rob came over, and he hands me a bag, and there were a few containers of LP9 in there. And he said, I'm like, you know, what's this? And he said, here, I want you to take this. You know, I want you to try this product. And he hands it to me, and I'm like, look, man, you know, I have to be honest with you. You know, I'm sponsored by another company. There's nothing I can really do for you. I'm under contract. He said, that's not why I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you because I know it'll help you. I don't want anything from you. And I know you can't give me an endorsement. I want you to try it. And I thought that was probably one of the most amazing things anyone's ever done for me in this industry. So I started using the product in March. Now, right around March, I was having some problems. All right. I also had a head injury as an officer, and that's a whole nother injury in itself. And I still, at 47 years old, all of a sudden, my previous injuries were creeping up on me. My back was killing me. My knee was killing me. Getting older, I started gaining weight again. A lot of things started happening, but I started taking this LP9, and all of a sudden, the first thing I noticed, the very first thing you're going to notice with LP9 is I wasn't inflamed as much. I didn't have swelling in my joints. I didn't have pain as much, right? And it had slowly, week by week by week, kept improving the way I felt. So much so, not only felt, I started gaining more muscle. I started getting leaner. I started, my connective tissue from, doing some arm wrestling, that started to heal, all right? All of a sudden, I'm like, wait, something's happening here. It's a supplement that you actually start to feel, and a supplement that can support all of the goals that you have. And, when you're in this industry and you're around a lot of false claims, let's just say, all right, when you read a label or someone tells you something's going to help you, it's hard to believe. Well, until you use it, and then you start seeing the difference and feeling the difference, and then you know that something's happening. So the first product I tried was this LP9. Now you see we have the full size, we also have travel tubs, and we have single size, single servings that are coming out soon. Now the LP9, to me, is the perfect supplement, all right? Right now, in my opinion, it is the best supplement on the market because it is going to support muscle gain, fat loss, blood transport, all right? It even has some effects on neurological, your nerves, reduces swelling, increases blood flow, gives you better sleep. I mean, it does so many things for you. It's honestly like having 9 products in one. And you could say, oh, come on, no. The way that this product was formulated, all right, all the products work synergistically together. It's not like a lot of supplements on the market that just have a label with everything thrown in there, everything in the kitchen sink, but nothing gets utilized or absorbed by the human body. Everything in this product was specifically designed to be absorbed by the human body. And it's a product that you not only feel, but start to see working. And it doesn't matter if you are 17 years old or 97 years old, it's going to have specific benefits for you. And that's the best part about this product is it does so many things. Everything else, it may not be your goal to put on muscle. It may not be your goal to lose body fat, but those are the added benefits of it. There's some older people that are taking the product that just want it because it reduces inflammation, because they can't get up and down the stairs. You watch some of the testimonials on YouTube, and you'll see people swearing, all right, putting out, they have nothing to do with us, saying, if the owner sees us, please use it. Feel free to use this testimonial because I can't believe how much better I can move. I can't believe how much better my cousin or my mother or whoever they gave it to can move. So LP9, to me, right now, best product on the market. Now, next, we have our Bioform. Bioform was previously named Slim. I hated the name. And the reason why I hated the name, and a lot of people hated the name, I understand that it was, it was a good name in the beginning because, a lot of people want to get leaner, right? But it was only telling a tiny part of the story. By having the name Slim, you're allowing people to believe that it's just going to get you leaner, right? And not everyone wants to be a skinny guy, right? So we changed the name. The name is Bioform because what you're basically doing is you are transforming your body. You are restructuring your body. It is supporting every part of a transformation, all right? And an added benefit is now a lot of people are on the big kick of pre-workouts, all right? Everybody feels that they want stimulants. As a matter of fact, when Rob was, going to the manufacturer to have these products put together, they ask, do you want stimulant in there? Because a lot of companies want someone to feel something right away, so that they feel like it's working. But that's unnecessary, because the product actually works, and someone doesn't need to feel a little itch or a little burn or a little bit of a flushed feeling to believe it's working. These are products that do work. All right, so no stimulants in these products, but you have natural energy. And the difference between natural energy and what you're getting from stimulants, with stimulants, you are forcing your heart to beat faster at a normal resting rate. Now, in theory, that sounds great, right? Your heart's beating faster while you're just sitting there. You must be burning calories while you're just sitting there. No, the human body gets used to everything, right? You start losing body fat, all of a sudden you got to make a change because you're not losing anymore. Well, the same thing with a faster heart rate. Your body adapts to a faster heart rate, fat burning stops, all right? Or burning calories stops. But what you're doing is you are permanently scarring and enlarging your heart. If you think that's a good thing to do, talk to all the people who are ending up in the hospital with heart attacks and afibrillation and all kinds of problems, 100% due to stimulants. And I am guilty myself for taking stimulants in the past. And I thought I was going to be addicted to them. Once I cut them out, I'm like, oh, what the hell am I going to do now? Until I tried previously named Slim, now called Bioform, which gave me natural energy. And what's the difference with that? You're getting B12, which is methylated. If you don't know what methylated means, look it up. Because if your products have B12, and many of them do, but the B12 is not methylated, your body is never absorbing that B12. That was just another thing that they felt like putting on the label. So don't believe or fall into false advertising. With methylated B12, it's like going to the doctor and getting a shot of B12. And if you've ever done that and felt the natural energy that you get from that shot, you know why it's so important in this product. So not only are you transforming your body, you're getting more energy, you are getting past that hump throughout the day, in the middle of the day, so that you can go to the gym after work and get what you need done. So, not only are you getting natural energy, here's another downside of stimulants. Those of you who take a lot of caffeine or a lot of like the fat burners out there, you try to go to sleep, you can't sleep, right? Your heart's pounding. You have weird, stupid, terrible dreams. You're sweating throughout the night. You're having all kinds of problems. With this product, you're getting natural energy, but when it's time to sleep, it also promotes restful sleep. So this is a product, again, not unlike the LP9, where it's like multiple products in one that all are formulated to work synergistically together and be absorbed and utilized by the human body. So what do we got coming up here? Oh, I think I know this guy. So this big dummy on the label here, you could say, wow, that's you on the label, isn't it? It is. And here's a big reason why. I mentioned that, throughout my career, I very rarely spoke out for anyone. Right? If you follow me on Instagram, you follow me on Facebook, it's very rare that I speak to a company. If I do speak to one, right, I believe in that company. I believe in that product, right? So jumping on board and becoming an owner, it was like, all right, we want to take LP9. How can we make LP9 even better for the extreme higher level athlete? The person who wants that gold or wants that trophy or hit a plateau after years of training, all right, is in fantastic shape, but feels that they can't get any better. How can we get them better? That is what LP Max Gold is. So not only am I putting my name on it, I'm putting my picture on it. Why? Because I want every single person who has ever followed me and knows that I will only put my name out for things I believe in, to know that I believe in this product. I said the LP9 is the best product on the market now. This product, once it is released, will be the best product on the market, in my opinion, by far. And it has every benefit that the higher level athlete needs, right? We all train We love going to the gym. Those of us who have been doing it for years, those of us who play football or are avid golfers or baseball or basketball, wrestlers, it doesn't matter what your sport is. Once you hit a plateau, we all have hit a plateau before, and we feel that we can't get any better. This is the product that gets you better, that pushes your body, that allows your body to take it to the next step, to take it to the next level, to get that goal, to get that trophy, to make that huge change at any age. And that's another important part, is at 47 years old, I believe and I prove every day that I can keep getting better. People said that my prime was going to be back when I was 30 and then 35 and then 40, then 45. Well, I'm 47, I'm still going. Doesn't matter what your age is. You keep going, you can keep getting better. And I'm very, very excited for this product to come out. So, all right, LP Max Gold. And last, if you have kids in the room, boot them out. No, you don't have to boot them out. We're all adults, all right? I'm going to speak semi-properly here, okay? Fe26. So the atomic number 26 is for iron, all right? And Fe obviously is the chemical composition of iron, so or the abbreviation for iron. So why iron? Well, we all saw the movie Pumping Iron, right? So this is kind of paying homage to that, Pumping Iron, because this is a product, all right, in single servings that can give you the best pump you have ever had. It will support a pump like you've never had before, right, in the gym, all right? It is an amazing, amazing product. But what happens when you get home at night, all right? So our whole goal is to look better, to feel better, right? Ultimately, why? Maybe so that you could resemble that couple in the picture, right? We all want to, whether it be your significant other or someone you just met or whatever, all right? We all need companionship, right? But we live in a world where we're stressed, where we work hard, we work long hours, we killed ourselves in the gym. We gave everything we had throughout the day, and it comes to nighttime, and we start twiddling our thumbs. Or maybe we have some problems. Maybe this never happens to me problem, right? Well, this is a product that helps support a pump where it's needed most. If you're following me, hopefully you're following me. If you're not following me, you're looking at me like I'm an idiot. But this is a product that will help with intimacy at night. All right. So not only is it giving your muscles pump during the day, but it is also, like I said, helping you at night, making you feel like a teenager again. And this is a product for men and women. So not only is it going to give women a pump in the gym, but of course, also delivering blood flow and all the benefits that go with that for men and women. So and here's the thing. You look at that product, it just looks like a regular supplement, right? So you can take it anywhere. You go out to dinner, things are going well with your wife, your girlfriend, your significant other, your boyfriend. I don't care what you got. You put a little in your water, you drink it down, 20 minutes to a half an hour later, let's just say you will be more than ready. So Fe26 is a product that is absolutely phenomenal, whether at the gym, whether for your workout or your work-in. So we have our body transformation contest, which is coming up. All right. I believe that's the last thing rolling here, right, Rob? And, they're going to talk more about that. But as I mentioned earlier, here's the thing about this company. We don't just want you to buy products. For those who really believe in the products and have tried them and believe in them and actually want to start selling them and make some money from home, possibly even get to a point where you're making a living at home. We don't want to just, sell some products, make some money. We want people to change. We want people to transform. Unlike other people who put out transformations or sell you personal training or doing all this stuff, right? They forget about you, right? They kind of like sell you personal training and then they're looking at their watch and they kind of don't care. They sell you a supplement and they're like, all right, well, good luck with it. see you later, and you take it, it's probably still sitting in the kitchen cabinet right now, right? You probably bought it 3 years ago. The difference with this company is we are giving you free advice. We are giving you everything you need to make a change, to make a transformation. Now, I don't care if you are a beginner or you are getting ready for the nationals, or you're an athlete, you're a fighter, all right? You're a fighter and you need to cut weight. It doesn't matter what your goal is. We have people on this team who are experts, who are professionals, who can get you where you need to be. So not only are we putting out the product, which is going to help you, but we are also giving you the help every week to get you where you want to be. And there is no cost for that. We're not charging for our training like everyone else does. We're not charging for our advice like everyone else is. We are putting this out to help you, to get you where you want to be. And why? Because we were there ourselves.
Perfect. Awesome. Hey, thanks a lot, Frank. You are an absolute stud. So speaking of studs, I'm going to introduce a mentor of mine, Brent Undhjem, here in just a minute. But first, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping, guys. We've had some really good product that we've talked about. We're going to talk about our transformation challenge. And guys, we really have some of the best people out here that are involved in it. What we want to do is we're going to introduce the VOS system next week, which is the Evolvair Victory Over Self program. And there's going to be things there that are available for you at no cost that you can get. And they're actually the VOS system. There's some personal training that's involved. If you want personal training, that's a little bit of a different story, but the information's there. If you come on board as a sales rep with us, a rep, you will get access to Brent Undhjem with the VOS system. So basically personal training and coaching also for 12 weeks free, which is awesome. And I'll show you what that package is here in just a little bit. So we're going to introduce Brent, talk about the VOS program briefly. We're going to take about 5 minutes for that. And then I'm going to do the comp plan, show you the website, what's new on the website, and some different things like that. You've already noticed some new things there. So let me get Brent. I'm going to be thumbing through some different things while Brent talks. I've told him we're not going to discuss the different people on here because we just don't have time, and there are a lot of really good success stories. These are people that Brent has trained in the past. And so I'm just going to start thumbing through them and notice the difference in their faces. Notice the men and the women that are on here. And this is just to show you guys. You've seen Big Frank's transformation. You guys know that I'm doing a transformation. I actually, we won't get into that, but I'm actually doing more as well. So you've got people that are in the same boat as you. You're going to see some folks on here that actually put weight on instead of taking it off. It's all about transformation, not about fat loss, not about weight loss, okay? So Brent, go ahead and come on and talk to us a little bit about the Victory Over Self program. Give us some nuggets, about 5 minutes, and we'll move on. Brent, you're talking, but you need to unmute your mic.
I'm a little technically challenged here. So.
Did you wear a short sleeve shirt so I can show off your age and pop a bicep? I always make him pop a bicep because the dude is 67 years old. He's older than dirt, and you got to see the arms on this guy. I mean, look at that. Anyway, all right. I mean, it's smaller than mine and definitely smaller than Frank's, but I'm just kidding. Okay, go ahead and talk, Brent. I'm going to go ahead and start showing off some of these things.
These pictures he's going to run through came from a website I built or had built 15 years ago. I never had it updated. And since then, I've had over 700 transformations. Spectacular, even more spectacular than these. And the letters of recommend I got from these people and others are even more spectacular than their pictures, their before and after pictures. It is phenomenal what you can do if you give your body the right stuff. And that's what we're going to do, is we're going to teach you everything I taught all of these clients for the last 15 years. I trained people. In the year 1999, my wife and I placed 4th in the couples division in the Body for Life Challenge out of 500,000 contestants in the sprint phase. Then they asked us to be success coaches in the year 2000. And the next year, out of 1,088 full and part-time trainers, we helped more people successfully do that challenge than anybody else in America except one guy. And so they sent us jackets, Body for Life jackets. Well, all of the knowledge that I gained over the last 15 years, driving 500,000 miles, 30,000 hours with all those clients, you're going to get during the next 12 weeks. And most all these pictures you see are 12-week transformations. And I've had them from all ages, from kids to 90-year-olds. And so the coaching will be twice a week, 15 to 20 minutes, and then there'll be question and answer after. And that's where a lot of things will come out. And make sure you ask questions, because a lot of other people, don't be timid about it, because a lot of other people may be thinking the very same thing you are, and it'll help everybody if you ask questions. It's my favorite part. So we'll give you everything you need to transform your health and your body. All we're going to do is help you get your body to do what it's designed to do, heal itself. You want to build it, you want to, whatever you want to do with it, we can help you do that. And I loved all the information Frank gave you, because these products are phenomenal. And everybody in America should be knowing about this. 1998, there was a Nobel Prize given for one of the major ingredients in this, and everybody needs to know about that. But the other things that are in there, the synergistic binding together, does all of those things that Frank alluded to. And you'll find out firsthand for yourself. So what else would you like me to tell them, Rob?
Not much. Just talk to them when we're going to start it next week, what days it's going to be.
Okay, Tuesdays and Thursday, every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 o'clock. And the information I give you on Tuesday will be repeated on Thursday, so that you can, because you're going to get excited about everything you're going to hear. You're going to think, oh, I should have had everybody I know on that call, so that you can get them on Thursday. And everybody gets 2 shots at it. And then even if you don't have somebody on, you can get on and hear it again, because repetition, we all need the repetition and hear things more than once so it sinks in. But I promise you this, if you will follow these proven success principles, and they're not mine, they're from, I've accumulated from all kinds of sources, all kinds of hundreds of books and scientists and doctors and trainers and everywhere. These principles, if you follow these, you can transform and change everything about you. Your body, your mind, your spirit, the whole deal, the whole package. And that's how you do it.
Perfect, Brent. Thank you. Hey, John, while I'm bringing up, I'm going to be talking about the comp plan here pretty quick, but what I want you guys to do is I played a little game, where we do a text to win, and I'm going to show you guys real quick. Bioform. The last time we did this, we gave away one of the first things, one of the first products with label on it. We're going to be giving away today one of the Bioform original first labels. This is actually a test label, so you're getting something that nobody else is going to get. It's going to have my signature on it, Big Frank's signature on it, it's going to have Brent's signature on it, it's going to have Chelsea's signature on it, and I'm going to have you guys, this is going to be a text to win campaign. I'm going to give you the first 2 letters or 3 letters. Let's do that right now. You're going to text to the phone number 40691. If you go ahead and put that in the chat, John. 40691 is the phone number. The first 3 letters. Now, don't just push send right off the bat, guys, because you're going to want to have all 5 letters before we do this. So the first 3 letters are LJN, as in Nancy. That's LJN, and the phone number is 40691. I will give you the other 2 letters at the end of the call. I was going to give some out at the beginning of the call, but I wanted to see how many people were going to stay on. I want to do this so that people stay on through the whole call, beginning and end. If I'm going to be giving away that kind of product, that's what we're going to do. For those of you that are watching this video and it's after today's date and you haven't been on this live, I'm sorry, but this only works for the folks that got on the webinars live. So it's not going to work for you later. Go ahead and chat for a second, John, while I go ahead and bring this up. If you'd like to. I'm just throwing John right underneath the bus. Tell us some of the things that you're going to be doing and maybe some of the calls that you're going to be engaging in, buddy.
Okay, well, I just sent that text out. And if anybody can hear me, or if everybody can hear me well, that you're going to text those letters that Rob is giving you to 40691. Now, just accumulate them as it goes, as Rob said, and then at the end, he's going to give you the last letter, the last few letters, and then he's going to give you some instructions. There's 2 questions here, and I'll get to that in a minute. In the future, what you're going to see is with these calls, they're going to be notably shorter, and they're going to be pretty much to the point. And the reason for this is because our family out there of representatives need to get on, need to get the information, and they need to get off, right? Because everybody has lives, but this is a growing process. So please bear with us. This is, again, like I said, a growing process. So we're going to do a couple of fun things. You see the new products that are already or that are being worked and going to be available. There's going to be a lot of incentive for there we go. Okay. There's going to be a lot of incentive for you to build your family the way that you want to build your family. We're going to give you some pointers on how to build, but more importantly, how to sustain and maintain, establish and maintain lasting relationships, okay? And that is very important because if you can't maintain or establish a relationship with someone, then you cannot have a family. That's just, it won't happen. And that's where a lot of people fail in network marketing or in any type of business, because they're not looking at the long picture. And that long picture, that long target out there is someone that likes the product or service that you want them to like, and then you want them to come back, right? So maintaining a relationship is just like anything else. You're maintaining it to, 1, for your goals, and 2, for their goals. But remember that it is, in the end, it's all about them, okay? So, and it's not about you. Anything else will come. And this is what we're going to help you out with, okay? All right, Rob, take it.
All right, here we go. We're going to do the comp plan, and then I'll show the website, some things that we've got going on with it. First of all, I want to let you guys know that with Evolvair, you are not required to purchase product monthly. That's a game that we don't like to play. You're not required to jump through hoops to get paid. And as I go through this, I'm going to show you guys percentages that you're going to make off of different people as you go. I want you guys to understand that once you are coded to make a percentage off of somebody, that never changes, even if your rank changes. Okay, whether you go forward or backwards, once you're making a commission off of somebody, that always stays the same. Okay, so keep that in mind. So even if you advance, you'll make new commissions off of folks that you bring in, but the folks that you brought in, that won't change. It always stays the same, okay? So I'm going to draw this little picture over here. This is going to represent you. As you're coming on board and you're bringing folks in, whether they're customers or whether they're consumers or whether they are, let's just go ahead and say other reps, okay? Anybody that purchases product is considered as a consumer, rep or not. So when a consumer purchases product, you're going to get 10% commission. Okay, it's going to go directly to you. Now, you can do that, and you can bring as many people on or have as many customers purchasing from you as you want, and that's just fine. Now, one thing that you guys want to do is understand that if you're going to maximize your comp plan, okay? If you're going to maximize your comp plan, you need to bring in 5 people that are direct to you, and you need to have 2,000 in volume in your group, okay? Can you guys see this okay and hear it okay, John?
Yes, we're good.
Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure everybody can see the screen good before I go too much further. Now, with this first group, as they bring folks on, their volume, what they purchase counts towards your total volume, towards this $2,000 that I just drew down here, okay? Now, it's important to know that at this first stage, the only people you make commission on are the ones that are direct to you right here. However, once again, the entire volume is what counts towards your rank advancement, okay? And you are at an SR1K right here, okay? That's sales rep 1K. Now, once you hit this and you meet this goal of 5 people and 2,000 in sales in your group, a line gets drawn, okay? We're going to use that line. I'll draw the 5th person in there. Now, when you bring somebody new in that is direct, whether they're a customer or whether there is whether they are a sales rep, you're now going to get paid 20%. Kind of cool, huh? Who pays 10%, let alone 20? Now, that's going to happen as you bring people in. Now, let's say this direct that you've signed up right here. We're going to pick this one in particular. They bring somebody on board. They're going to get 10% commission, right? Now, in this rank, where you have now reached the SR2K, where you've reached this, the cool thing about it is now you get roll-ups. So we're going to take 20% minus 10%, and you're going to get 10%. 20 minus 10 is 10, right? Now, when the next person brings somebody in, they're going to get 10. 10% is going to roll up to you. And it continues that way with everybody that comes on board underneath that direct in that first group. That's pretty cool, huh? And that happens for every direct you bring in. Now let's say you've brought in 5 total directs, 5 more, which equals, so you got 5 plus 5 equals 10 directs. So you have 10 directs total, okay? And you now are at 25,000 in volume. You now get to rank advance to an SR25K, all right? Now what happens here is it starts to get interesting, right? It starts to get interesting now. Now when you bring somebody on board with you that is direct, you're going to get 30% commission. Is that just nuts or what? I'm just 30% commission. Now, when that direct brings a person on board, they're going to get 10% from their direct, okay, of course. Now, if you take 30% minus 10%, you guessed it, that's going to be 20% roll up to you. And it's going to happen again and again and again over here. And then that's going to happen with every direct you bring on board. So I'm going to drive 5 more directs in. Now, the cool thing about this is, guys, this one over here is to infinity. This one's into to infinity and doesn't stop. Now, something really interesting here happens. I'm going to draw a picture that we're going to use just the first direct, for instance. Now, it happens with every direct as well. But this first direct right here, now rank advances to an SR2K. You can't read that very well. That kind of is a bad drawing. So they go to an SR2K, and when they bring in a direct while they're at that rank, they're going to get, what, 20%, correct? Well, now you do the math again. 30% up here minus 20% down here equals 10% that rolls up to you. And that's going to happen again and again and again and again and again to infinity. Kind of a cool picture we're painting here, aren't we? Now, once you have rank advanced again and you've brought in 15 people direct and you are at 75,000 in volume, in your entire organization, okay? Once that happens, you now rank advance to an SR 75K. Now, I told you that this gets interesting, right? Well, now when you rank advance to this, it gets fun. And I'm going to draw a little smiley face over here just because it gets fun. Okay? There's a smiley face. Now, when you bring in a direct here, you're going to get 35%. Okay? When he brings in a direct, he's going to get 10. 35 minus 10 equals what? 25%. And that's going to happen. Yep, broken record, Rob. Here we go again and again and again. All this. Okay, pretty cool, huh? Now, when that rep advances to an SR 2K, that line gets drawn for him or her. And when they bring in a direct here, they're now getting 20%, right? So we go 35 minus 20 equals 15%. Rolls up to you. And it happens again and again. Boy, do I sound like a broken record, but that's a fun broken record, isn't it, folks? Okay? Once again, to infinity, and I want to say and beyond for some reason. I don't know why. Now, this sales rep again rank advances. Okay, they rank advance to an SR 25K. Another line gets drawn for that rep. This is good news for you too, because when they bring in a direct here again, they're going to get 30%, right? 35 minus 30 is a 5% roll up to you. And it happens again and again and again and again. Keeps happening. Okay, that's our comp plan, guys. It really is that simple. The next thing that we have is we have a $50 package, that it costs for you to come in, and that we call that our training fee. With the training fee, you're going to get access to webinars like this. You're getting access to a back office. You're getting training materials, all of that. Now, we have a package I'm going to show you here in a second that is $299 package, okay? And that package, when people purchase this, that gets paid in the compensation plan as well. So you could have some guy clear over here, 1,000 levels deep, purchase one of these, and you're going to get a 5% roll up. Same thing over here, whatever the percentage ends up being. It's just as if it's a purchase. Nobody does that either, just so you know. Okay, so I'm going to close this. I'm going to show you guys our back office and some fun things we have going on there. Let me go ahead and drag this in. I've got a screen I've got 4 screens here, by the way, that's just loaded. So let's go ahead and go to, let's see, which one is I want to do? I'm going to go to the Humogenics. What is this going to be? Sign up. I hope this works, guys, because this is the, I haven't shown this page to anybody yet, and it may, oh, here we go. It pops right up. So this is going to answer a question that Big Frank had. This is not live yet, guys, so you're getting a peek at something no one else gets. You've got this sign-up page. When people come in to sign up to the website, join our team, $50 per year. It talks about it. Or there's a special and starter kit, okay? So with that, and now as we have more products come online, we're going to have different flavors and different options, okay? Right now, you get a raspberry tart tub, you get 4 raspberry tart travel tubs, and you get 4 bioform containers. Now, the idea with this is this is for the first tub is for you personally. Then you've got a travel tub that you can take to the gym. And then you've got a bioform for yourself, and you can use samples and give people samples of the bioform as well. Okay, so it gives you plenty of product. You also get access to the Voss Body Transformation Coaching for 12 weeks free. That's different. Everyone's going to have access to food and to plans and all of that. But when we're talking about having direct access to Brent and direct access and direct coaching, that costs, but it's not going to cost you. And also, if you join our Transformation Challenge, You also get 12 weeks for free from Coach Brent, okay? You also get grandfathered in for life. Instead of having to pay $50 a year, for this, you get grandfathered in at $25 a year from then on out for the life that you're in the company. All right, so that's it with the Body Transformation Challenge. That's it with the sign up. Let's go ahead and let me think. We want to do a couple other things, then we'll go into questions and answers. This is kind of a long meeting. I really don't like them going this long. So I'm just thinking if I want to close the meeting or keep going. Give me a bunch of ones if you guys want me to keep going in the chat, because there's some other things that we can show you if you'd like to see it. First of all, products. I'm going to click on that. You're going to see some new products that are going to be available that we talked about. If you click on here, let's see, I don't see any ones. Let me see what we've got in the chat. Now it looks like I got a bunch of ones. Okay. So you're going to click on the LP9, just so you guys know we've sold out of some product, which is a good thing. So you've got learn about more LP9. You can learn about it. If you purchase it, our new purchase pages are up and going. Tell me that's not cool looking. So it shows that we have the raspberry tart flavor is now on pre-order. We're looking at about 6 to 8 weeks before that all comes in. And then we've got the orange splash flavor, same thing with it. That's going to be new. So it's on pre-order. What is available right now is if you click on here, you can actually go and order a travel tub as well. And then we've got a special BOGO right now. You buy a raspberry tart travel tub and you get an iced mocha at 50% off. That's kind of a cool deal. So it's only $99 for both of those. We are clearing out the iced mocha, and quite frankly, the reason why we're doing that and adding the raspberry tart in, then just discounting the mocha, is because we don't want people, if they taste the iced mocha and they don't like the way it tastes, we want them to know that the raspberry tart's absolutely awesome. Okay, iced mocha is it's a good product. I like it. I mix it with. Make sure I mix it with cream, or I'll mix it with almond milk that's unsweetened. It tastes great. So that's it with it. I'm going to go ahead and log into the back office. If you want to log into the back office, you can go to the bottom of any page and click sales rep area, and it's probably going to take me, there we go. I'm going to go right to here. See if I can remember my login, guys. It's been a while since I've logged in. This is actually a fake account, so we'll see if I can get logged in. If I can't, I'm going to try it one more time. No, it looks like I can't get in, so I'm going to do this. You're going to pretend that let's pretend this is you, okay? You can come in here and you can look at some people, some reps that you have. You can go to your genealogy chart. So actually, let's go through this. You can go to a user's report and see who you have in here. There's holding tanks and stuff like that. This, I have everybody in the company in, but your directs will show up on your user's report. You can go in when we have tools on board. You'll be able to grab tools in here. There's your starter kit orders, your user's detail. Create a new user. You're not going to be able to see that, but one thing that you guys will be able to see is your genealogy chart, which is pretty darn cool. You'll be able to click on the genealogy chart and be able to see who you've got. It'll show who you have direct to you. I'm just going to move past that. Another thing that you'll have is you'll have a link. Like if I click on Doug Kyle right here and pretend this is me, Doug, looking at it, right? I come down here and I've got my link that I can share. So what you'll do is you'll look for your name in that user's report, because it will show up in there along with all the people that are your directs. You'll just click on it and you'll find your user link, and that's what you're going to use to send out to people, or your referral link rather. Now, something that doesn't show up on here is there's another option. You can look at one of our back office trainings on YouTube, or go to the back office training on the website, and I'll show you where that is here in a second. and it'll show you how you can create your own back office, okay, that will go to, let me just type it in right here. This is cool. Okay, I'm going to go to evolvair.com. One thing that you can do is, let's say Frank is at a convention and he doesn't want to send people to the network marketing portion because some people may be turned off that. He just wants to show them LP9. And we're going to have other products other than the Humagenics products, just so you know. So let's say you're at a show where there's a lot of bodybuilders in that. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to click on this and I'm going to copy it. Then I can go to my back office and there's a place where I can click that in and create a link that goes specifically to that page. So you can actually recruit people and send people to specific pages you want them to go to. Excuse me. Let's say later on down the road, they're purchasing and ordering product and they see down here at the bottom that there's become a sales rep. Wow, I want to be a sales rep. So they click on that and they sign up to be a sales rep. You also get credit for that and they instantly go in your downline and direct to you. Pretty cool, huh? So some fun things that we've done and we've thought ahead. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and end that, that portion of the call for tonight. Hang on one second.